Welcome to a very special CJ's Commentary Corner on ceejaysports.com featuring spiritually twisted sports. Today's commentary is titled Father's Day Reflection. Today, many will celebrate the men in their lives, not only in the United States, but also in Dominica, Puerto Rico, Zimbabwe, Haiti, Jamaica, Mexico, Chile, and France, just to name a few. And many other countries will celebrate on different days, such as Australia, Italy, and Spain. Thanks to C.E.E.J.A.Y, who is the originator of Father's Day, created to celebrate her single-parent father, William Smart Jackson, a Civil War veteran in 1910. Although Dodd's idea didn't initially take off, it was not until many years later that the country as a whole would embrace the day that complemented Mother's Day. Dodd had the help of trade groups that manufactured ties, tobacco pipes, and any other gifts that would be traditionally given to a man. Hence, some fathers' closets loaded with ties that do not match any piece of wardrobe they have. However, I digress. And with many conversations, oppositions, and positions, Father's Day was signed into law in 1972 by President Richard Nixon, thus making this Father's Day the 40th anniversary of the holiday. There will be a plethora of kids, young and old, that would not celebrate Father's Day with their father, as he was not an integral part of their lives. With that said, if you fathered a child, I urge, implore, and encourage you to become a meaningful and positive force in your child's life. He or she, or perhaps even they, need you. There will be some who will not celebrate physically with their father because he has made the transition, and there will be some who will celebrate with other men in their lives who became father figures. For many years, 22 to be exact, I had not celebrated Father's Day as I had 22 years ago. Not because my father wasn't a meaningful and positive force in my life, but because he was that and so much more. Not because he stopped caring for me due to other obligations or interests, but because he too made the transition on Friday, April 13th, 1990. Though that was 22 years ago, I still cherish all the memories, life lessons, and the love that he had and still has for me. My father was called home while I was at the tender age of 17, but yet and still, even during that very sad time in my life, I realized I was blessed to have my father as an integral part of my life for almost 18 years. I realized that since there were some who never knew their father but had no interaction, or their father was taken at a much earlier age. So in reflection of Father's Day, I was tremendously blessed to have had the time that I did with my father. When my father passed, I had several men in my life that provided support, comfort, and advice, not just for that moment, but throughout my life. My uncles would collectively pick up when my father left off, and each contributed in their own way a piece of my dad. Through various times in my life, they would tell me how proud my father would be of me, and hopefully that is the case. But I am here to say without a shadow of a doubt, my dad would be proud of my uncles for taking up the slack. So on this 40th anniversary of Father's Day, I sincerely say Happy Father's Day to my uncles, Uncle Clement, Uncle Joe, Uncle Jay, Uncle Bo Pete, who have said on many occasions that he considered me to be his son. I thank all of you for your support, guidance, and contributions given to me during my life. Of course, I wish my father-in-law, Mr. Brian, a happy Father's Day. Last, but certainly not least, my Uncle Dean, who was always there regardless of the situation. And although you have 5 marvelous children of your own, you made me feel as though I was your 6th child, but just as important as the first. So I thank you for your love, your prayers, your unending support, and simply just for being the man that you are. In conclusion, if you are fatherless, my prayer is that you will have a man or a group of men in your life to be a father figure just as I have had in my life. Thanks for tuning in to CJ's Commentary Corner on ceejaysports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. That's C.E.E.J.A.Y. And now be sure to follow back. Keep tuning in for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where I sprinkle a little spirituality. in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and namaste as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.